Wow, this is quite the scene here in St. John's, Newfoundland, March the 8th. Wow, imagine trying to shovel all that manually. And by the way, I still do that. I actually don't own one of those beautiful snow blowers. Wow, hi everybody, Christina Laia along with you. Hope you are enjoying your Sunday. Well, it looks like no more snow for the time being because that nor'easter has made its way over to sea over Newfoundland, which by the way received 22 centimeters of snow. It looks like we are expecting another system to come in for Tuesday, but before that happens, we are looking at this light snowfall come over into parts of New Brunswick. Now come Tuesday is the real system that we're going to see come in here. We are looking at snow here for northern parts of New Brunswick, central New Brunswick. Well, we're looking at freezing rain and potential of ice pellets. And here, this whole area here, all in green, well, it's all about the rain that we're going to see in the Fundy Shores and Nova Scotia. And of course, always that chance of freezing rain there in Nova Scotia. Let's take a look here at what's been happening in Ontario. We are still looking at that drastic difference between northern Ontario and southern Ontario. We have our friends to thank here south of the border for these beautiful warm temperatures in southern Ontario, while in northern Ontario we're still all about that Arctic air and swath of snow. Here's a closer look into those details. Here comes in that low pressure system. Here is that sharp boundary. Now here is that snow we've been talking about in northeastern Ontario, and then here is that rain that we are expecting for Monday. Something to take note of, we're still going to be enjoying warmer temperatures for southern Ontario for Monday, but then come Monday evening is when we're going to be seeing these showers. They're going to stretch all the way from Windsor right here to Montreal and just north of Montreal into Quebec. Well, this is where we are going to be seeing that risk of freezing rain and even ice pellets. Let's take a look at the prairies. It is still snowing in the eastern prairies, specifically in Manitoba. But the real story in the prairies is really going to be about those sharp temperature differences. In the western prairies in Alberta, we're really going to be experiencing warmer temperatures for the start of the week, and then in the eastern prairies, wow, it is really going to be getting colder for your start of the week into midweek. Let's take a look at Campbell River. All right, so let's take a closer look at what we can expect here. It has been a dry and pretty quiet day in British Columbia for our Sunday. However, we do have a system coming in for Monday. Now, this is going to bring us both rain and snow for parts of northern British Columbia. However, as those freezing levels remain low, we do have that chance of mixture of freezing rain in the next few days. Are you flood ready? Join us March the 9th for a community chat right here, the Weather Network on Facebook. Beautiful sight to watch. Not so much fun to drive through. Hi everybody, Christina Laia along with you. Hope you are enjoying your Sunday. Your Sunday, in fact, on the West Coast has been a lot quieter. However, that's going to change as well. Let's take a look here as some rain is coming in as well as some snow to northern parts of British Columbia. And if we take a closer look here, we'll see that we are going to be looking at some snow just north of the Fraser Valley, as well as some rain in the lower mainland for the next few days. And again, with the rain and the snow, we may be looking at a possibility of that wintry mix. Now, in the prairies, well, it's all about the snow that has been falling in Manitoba. However, that should be done with for your Sunday, but the story really is going to be about those changing temperatures, because in the western prairies and Alberta, well, those temperatures are definitely going to be warming up in the next few days. And then in the eastern prairies, check this out here, this dark Arctic air here, that dark purple, well, it is going to feel a lot colder in the eastern prairies. So quite the difference within the next few days. And then speaking about difference, something similar in Ontario. We are definitely enjoying some beautiful weather, mild temperatures and sunshine in southern Ontario and in northern Ontario. It's all about that Arctic air and that swath of snow that is on its way. And here's a closer look at that low pressure system coming in, and here's that sharp boundary. Here's that snow coming in, as well as that risk of freezing rain. So we're looking at rain in southern Ontario all the way from Windsor to Montreal, and here's that freezing rain just north of Montreal and then into Quebec. Well, it's all about the snow. Now, speaking of the snow, it seems to have actually stopped in Newfoundland, so no snow for your Sunday. However, another system is on its way. We are looking at some light snowfall for parts of New Brunswick, and then another system is on its way where we're looking at wider spread snowfall. Well, the coronavirus has certainly become an international phenomenon. Here is what Tim Hortons is doing about it. Well, it's time for one of our favorite weekly segments right here at the Weather Network. It's where we share the videos you send us featuring beautiful animals from around the world enjoying the outdoors. Here we go, parts of British Columbia there. However, we do have another system coming in on the West Coast. Very cool, especially since it's environmentally sustainable. Hi, everybody. Hope you are enjoying your Sunday wherever you are across the country. Christina Laia along with you. Now, speaking of across the country, well, this nor'easter has made its way over Newfoundland and into sea. By the way, Newfoundland received 22 centimeters of snow. Now, we are looking at a system coming for Tuesday. Before that, we are looking for some light snowfall in parts of New Brunswick. But here is that system for Tuesday. Northern New Brunswick, it looks like it's snow. And then central New Brunswick, we are looking at some freezing rain, perhaps even some ice pellets. And right here, Nova Scotia, off the Fundy shores here, we are looking at some rainfall. Like I mentioned, right here, we may be looking at some freezing rain and an all-day, actually, freezing rain event with some ice pellets. Let's take a closer look here at Ontario, where we are still enjoying warmer temperatures in southern Ontario. In northern Ontario, it's all about that Arctic cold air and that swath of snow. Let's take a closer look right here. Big divide between northern Ontario and southern Ontario, but come Monday, we're still going to be enjoying those mild temperatures in Ontario. However, here comes that rain from Windsor through Montreal. Some great tips, Rachel. I'm still adjusting and it's only the first day. Hi, everybody. Christina Laia along with you. Hope you are enjoying your weekend. Now, if you are in the greater Toronto area, you certainly enjoyed a beautiful Sunday. And yes, those mild temperatures are going to continue, even though we are looking at some rain showers to start the week. Again, northern Ontario is still dealing with that swath of snow and that Arctic air. But in southern Ontario, well, we can thank our neighbors from the south who are giving us some more mild temperatures. Let's take a look at that rainfall. Monday is going to be great temperature-wise, but then Monday evening in comes in this system all the way from Windsor to Montreal. Now, take a look right here, Toronto, about 5 to 15 millimeters of rain is what we're going to be looking at to start our week. Let's take a closer look at this rainfall here. Like I mentioned, all the way from Windsor into Montreal, and then just north of Montreal, we do have that possibility of freezing. And then Quebec and Quebec City, well, it's all about the snowfall. Let's take a look at our next 3 days for the Greater Toronto Area. Toronto, Hamilton, Barrie, and Oshawa. There is your beautiful Monday, and then late Monday into your Tuesday is when we're seeing that precip going to continue into your Wednesday. But again, we are still looking at some pretty mild temperatures. I'd love to connect on social media. Here's how we're going to do it. And don't forget, #ShareYourWeather. Well, residents living along Erie Shore Drive in Chatham-Kent, Ontario, have been living in this state of emergency since February 28th. Yeah, make sure to check out theweathernetwork.com for more spring cleaning tips. Who loves spring cleaning? Message me. You know where to find me on social media. Christina Laia along with you. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Well, on the West Coast, we enjoyed a pretty quiet Sunday. However, through pre-dawn Monday, here comes that next system. We are looking at rain and snow for parts of northern British Columbia. Now, taking a closer look here through your Monday evening, here comes the next system. We are looking at snow for parts of north of the Fraser Valley, and then we are looking at rain for the lower mainland. Now, with that combination and of course those low freezing levels, we may be looking at a wintry mix. So definitely want to be aware of that. Let's take a look at the prairies. Well, that snow event is continuing in Manitoba, going to be tapering off by Sunday evening. But the real story in the prairies is about those drastic temperature changes, because in the western prairies and Alberta, the temperatures are actually going to be getting a lot warmer. And in the eastern prairies, well, we can see here by this darker purple color, it's Arctic air, and it's going to be feeling a lot colder into the week, into midweek, and even towards the end of the week. Well, let's connect on social media. This is how we're going to do it. Don't forget, #ShareYourWeather.